A chiropractor can sometimes help with a dislocated arm, or more commonly, a dislocated shoulder, by using manual adjustments to guide the joint back into its proper position. However, it's important to note that the process might vary based on the severity of the dislocation and the chiropractor's specific training and techniques. Here's a basic rundown of how a chiropractor might approach it. 1. Assessment. The chiropractor will first assess the injury to confirm that it is indeed a dislocation, and not just a sprain or strain. 1. This could involve asking about symptoms, doing a physical exam, or even suggesting imaging, like an X-ray, to rule out fractures. 2. For a shoulder dislocation, this may involve certain positions or movements to safely guide the humeral head, the ball of the shoulder joint, back into the socket. 2. This is done carefully to avoid further damage. 3. Post-reduction care. After the joint is relocated, the chiropractor may recommend additional treatments like soft tissue therapy, e.g., massage or stretching, to ease muscle tension around the area, as well as exercises to restore mobility and strength. 3. They may also advise rest, ice, and/or bracing. 4. Rehabilitation. In the following weeks, the chiropractor might guide you through a rehabilitation program to strengthen the muscles around the joint and prevent further dislocations. 4. This could include stretching, strengthening, and stabilization exercises to promote recovery and avoid re-injury. It's essential to understand that not all dislocations can be treated by a chiropractor. Severe dislocations, especially those with fractures or significant tissue damage, might require more immediate medical intervention, such as going to the emergency room. It's always a good idea to consult with a medical professional before attempting chiropractic care for a dislocated joint. Has this happened to you before, or are you just curious about how the process works?